new species has been found. But where did this evolution stem from? Today, we have the scientists here to answer all of our questions.
Hi, I'm Scientist Evolve.
I have recently found this creature.
The first way our scientist is finding the common ancestor for this new species is through paleontology, a study of fossils.
Fossils exemplify the occurrence of evolution. The layers show variation in species over time. By comparing fossils, one can easily trace evolution patterns. As you can see in the fossil I dug up, there are many structural similarities between the bunny and the species I have found recently. From this study, I believe this species is an ancestor of the bunny.
This is a common ancestor. The scientists ran some more tests.
Next, I will be comparing the molecular biology of my new species and the predicted ancestor. As you can see, this is the molecular biology of the bunny, and this is the molecular biology of my newfound species. The only difference is found in this amino, where instead of a C, it is an A. This shows common ancestry.
Molecular biology provides strong evidence for evolution for several key areas. DNA sequence similarities. Compare DNA sequences of different organisms to see how closely related they are. Species that share a more recent common ancestor have more similar DNA sequences. For example, humans and chimpanzees have very similar DNA, indicating a close evolutionary relationship. Next, gene homology shows how many organisms share genes with similar functions known as homologous genes. These genes have slight differences in their sequences due to mutations over time, but their presence in different species point to a common origin. Overall, molecular biology provides a detailed record of evolutionary relationships and processes at a genetic level, supporting the theory of evolution.
Lastly, I have found an amazing proof of evolution. I have found a vestigial structure. This is a feature that no longer serves a purpose in the current form of an organism, but was previously used by their ancestors. As you can see, both of these bunnies have tails. However, it was only used by the ancestor, which would use this as a defense mechanism to distract their predators. This bunny no longer has any predators, so the tail is redundant.
The reduction or loss of function in vestigial structures is often due to natural selection. If the structure is no longer beneficial or becomes a hindrance, natural selection will favor individuals with the reduced or modified versions of the structures. Over time, this can lead to the vestigial structure we observe today. In essence, vestigial structures are remnants of an organism's evolutionary past, providing tangible evidence of the changes that have occurred over generations. From these studies, it can be concluded that the newly found animal has evolved from our common bunny.